welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the A glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season, and now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
It's 4th down.
This is taken at the 23. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And that is caught.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. To shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. They'll look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to set a nose. It come to us,
well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he's taken down.
Focus downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start that can set the tone for the game for them.
And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Down the left sideline.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
53 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Falcons offense set to go. CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll throw with Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get any. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
50 green.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught. It's Rice. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 40-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
A 2-yard gain.
To the air. Penix.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Down. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 8 seconds on.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
So halftime, getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go.
And we'll welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Pass midfield. Still going. And he will score.
Touchdown, Chiefs. Yeah, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they snap him for no gain. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Penix.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
George Karlaftis bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Here we go. At the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chase fighting down past the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Sliding out of the pocket. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs have opened the lead up to 60.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. This brings some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson.
Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Penix.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
2nd down and inches. Steps away to his left. And some room to work. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 57 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The Falcons on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st down, Atlanta.
Robinson up the middle. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Robinson. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Buying time to his left.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one is right down the middle.
Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Atlanta regains possession of the football.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Well, the First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and taking it right down Broadway.
Now inside the 25. Drake London.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Now a play fake here on first down. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Falcons 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Well, here now come the Falcons.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll look to set up his blockers. A little juke. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
They'll run on first down. Chase.
Now he's into the clear again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Setting up the screen, here's Algier.
Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.